All right, welcome to another edition of the Above the Bridge podcast. I'm your host, Thaddeus. Shout out to our sponsors. First up, we have Defend Hawaii. If you go to defendhawaii.com, check them out, figure out what you want. Use promo code ATBPod upon checkout, and you'll receive 15% off your entire purchase order. Go check them out. I didn't believe that it worked, so I bought something from them last week, and yeah, the promo code works. So go check them out. ATB Pod, 15% off. Next up, I have IREP Detail Supply. If you go to irepdetailsupply.com, same thing, use promo code ATB Pod upon checkout. You'll receive 15% off your entire purchase order. They have a bunch of waxes, soaps, anything to detail your car. They have it. Go check them out. They also have a shop in Kahalu, by Temple Valley, the shopping center there. Last, we have Hawaii Candy Factory. If you go to hawaiicandyfactory.com, they have a bunch of crazy candies and gummies and lihimui, all local style snacks. If you go check them out, go to hawaiicandyfactory.com, use promo code ATBPod upon checkout, and you'll receive 10% off your entire purchase order. All right, so this is episode 67. And I'm really stoked to have this guy on. For one, he's from Kaneohe. He's been blowing up 4-4 and making these crazy funny videos. He's been blowing up on Instagram, and a lot of people are talking about him. He's one of the funniest guys that I've seen out there. Everybody knows him as BRAH KRUZ. What's up, brother?
What's up, bro? Shout out to Defend Hawaii and IREP Supply. I used to play basketball with the guy who works there. So
really?
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
Who,
those little boys. Kaika, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. No, Kaipo.
Kaipo. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some cool shit over there. We showed up for their grand opening, and bro, I was impressed. Kaika is very anal and very meticulous how he does stuff. So his store is like perfect. I don't know if you got to check it out.
I actually went there once, but I usually just go to the place where you pay like $15 for the thing to wash the car automatically. Oh, yeah. My car isn't that nice, so like it's not too special to clean the car, you know.
I rather do that than spend like 3 hours getting my shit clean and doing it myself.
My dad spends like 2 days cleaning his truck. I'm like, what are you doing? Just go to the stuff and get it basically done, bro. That's all you need.
Yeah, but Kaneohe, like, you guarantee it's gonna rain. Like every day it rains at least once. So
exactly.
So
it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to spend like days doing it. It's just gonna rain the next day, and then you know what I mean? It's gonna start all over.
Yep.
How it be, bro.
Yeah. So what? You kind of got to work with Defend. Like you got to meet Chris and get into that part of that family. So how was that, bro? How's working with Chris? I know firsthand, but how was your experience working with Chris?
Chris is super cool. I actually have a clip of him running like he's possessed out of the store one time when I went there. I had the thing recording, and he just came straight out like this, the run. I'm gonna post that one of these days.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, he's super chill. I like the brand. The skit we did for Defend Hawaii was one of the most classic ones I think ever. I'm pretty sure on my Instagram it was one of the biggest reaching videos too, and I think it just had to do with the fact that like it was us, but it was with like a big brand in Hawaii that's well recognized, and that was probably the first one I did with something that was like along the lines of a big brand in Hawaii. Before that, it was just skits. It's just skits, you know. Nothing was really like sponsored, but then he was like, "Oh, he let us do it," and we shot that one, and it was like 70,000-80,000 in like the first week, which is big for my Instagram videos because I don't get that much stuff normally on Instagram. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Chris is cool. Shout out to Chris. Chris, if you're watching this, answer your phone.
Yeah, shout out to Christopher Meheula, who's answer your phone. For someone who's running on big ass companies, hard to get a hold of sometimes. I just think, right, you ever want to get a hold of him? Go tell my daughter to call him, and he'll answer.
Right. Usually, I just gotta go to the mall. I just run into him all the time at the mall, and I'm like, bro, I know I called you like 3 times. Yeah, here you are. Just we're not even gonna talk about that.
Yeah. The best is you go into the store and he trained his employees to tell who's ever asking for him that he's not there. And like they'll lie straight to my face. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, Chris isn't in." I'm like, "Yes, he is. Like I have him on the phone right now. You can talk to him. Tell him Thad is here and he's gonna come out." Like they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah. He
Yeah,
is
you're
here."
like, I'm in the inner circle, bro. I don't that
Yeah,
stuff doesn't count for me.
yeah, you fuckers. But yeah, shout out to Defend Hoy. I first seen that video and yep, there you go.
Yeah, so
I first seen that video and like I thought you knew Chris from your guys' interaction. It seemed super organic and like you from Kanyoy. I figured you knew him for a long time, but I was like, I never met him, so he must not know him that well.
yeah, I don't think I've met Chris before that. I mean, I used to rap too, and I knew Coins then, Bro
Oh,
Most
okay.
and stuff. But like, I
Yeah.
don't think I ever like met Chris until then. And the first time I met him, we were supposed to shoot something for the UH team, but then we ended up not doing that. So then we ended up shooting that the Vi Coco video
Yeah.
in the parking lot, and we ended up doing that one, and that one blew up too, and it was hilarious. And so that's after that's when we started like working on more and more stuff, like with the Defend Hawaii brand. And since then, we still have one. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I don't want to ruin the skit. But
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, Christopher, I'm waiting. You
Who
let me
has
know.
it? Does he have it or you have it?
I got the skit. We were supposed to shoot it in like I think at the store again, but I'm not sure. But we'll see one of these days, hopefully. I'm not too pushy about it. Like I'm ready when he is. So
All right, maybe 2023,
yeah, maybe
2023. Yeah.
24.
Yeah. Give or take a year. That's how it is.
About that long. But
Who's
it'll be
that
funny
other
when it
guy
comes
that
out.
was in the video with you guys? That skinny dude.
That is my nephew, bro. He is from the mainland. He is from Alabama, and he is 100% Howley, but he's fucking hilarious,
Oh,
bro.
brah. He was like a perfect match.
Bro, he is so famous at Castle. It's crazy. They love him, bro.
Just because of that videos?
Just because of the videos, they're like, "Oh, you're funny, bro." Like he's popular. He's popping. He's like, he's 14, dude, and he's like not a superstar, but like everybody knows him. It's crazy.
Oh, you guys gave him a life?
Hey, so he came to visit like a year or two ago, and I was making skits, but wasn't really well known then, and they were like more not really local skits. It was just funny videos, and I made a few with him, and it was pretty funny. But then he moved here, maybe within the last year or so, and I was like, I'm like making videos like consistently this whole year. Like, do you want to do stuff? And the first one we did, I don't know if you saw the one that we did at the Palace.
Yeah.
That was the one. I think that was one of the first big ones that we did that like just like propelled him. People were coming across him like left and right, like, "Yo, you're the guy from the video. You're the guy from the video, bro." It's gotten to the point where I was with Easton Clown 808,
Yeah.
like him and like other people, and they're like, "Yo, where's that boy that you're with?" And I'm like, "Oh, people know you, bro. Like these big time guys are asking about you. Like it's crazy.
That
That's
is cool.
crazy."
Huh,
Yeah.
see, when Howley kid from the mainland moves to Kaneohe and now is popular at Castle because of you, I mean, that could have went differently, and to be honest.
Hey, when I made that video too, I thought about it. I was like, bro, this is one of like the first more like I do whatever, right? And that's what a thing that I feel like makes me different is I don't care at the end of the day. Like we're gonna do whatever we're doing regardless. Like if it pisses people off, it does. But that was the first video that I made, and I was like, this could go one of both ways, bro. I was like, they're either gonna hate us after this or they're gonna love us, and it went the right way. So
Yeah,
that's kind of what it worked out.
that's good for him, right? He's probably like the Mac at Castle, and everybody wants to hang out with him and try to get in the next video.
That happens frequently, bro. Bro, you should see we went to the Castle football game, and I didn't realize like how many like Castle is like my fan base, bro. Like I didn't realize that. So we went to the football game, and we were looking for like somewhere to sit. So we walk into like the bleachers are, yeah.
Yeah.
take a look back for like somewhere that's open. Fucking every motherfucker in that whole ass featured, bro. KRUZ, get on! I'm like, oh no, bro. Is how it is over here? That's crazy. Wow, it's pretty nuts, dude. Like Kanye is heavily like that's like my fan
Fans.
base majority.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
but I
Well,
love it.
that's awesome because like I'm from Kaneohe and you grew up Kaneohe.
Yeah, born and raised, my dude.
Oh yeah. Where'd you grad? Four.
Castle.
And then like elementary school, where'd you go?
Cool holla.
Oh, okay. So you're like rooted.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, I was talking to I forget who I was talking to, but we're talking about like how like content creators like another thing that kind of what I do is like I rep Kanye hard, like because it's Kanye, like and he's like a lot of people that create content, they don't really like not really doing it and like showcasing their city in it. They just make stuff. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's a good point. Like I never really thought about that, but that's why I try to like collaborate with no one and stuff because that's Kanye syndication. For
Oh
those of you who are
yeah.
old enough to know about
Yeah.
that,
The bright
like
green, the bright
ye-
lime green. That's
the
what's up.
the roots, bro, and like even the Hawaii finest Kanye. I was at that store the other day too, talking with that. I forget his
Oh,
name.
Byron. Byron.
Byron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Byron and Hawaii's finest. Yo.
Yes.
That's my dog.
He's
Yep.
chill too, and like he made that. I think he was the one that told me that. I'm like, yeah, I didn't really think about that, but that's why I try to do Kanye everything. You know what I mean? Like 4-4 old D little.
Yep.
Even if we can't really win any football games, it's all good, bro.
It's all good, bro.
It's all good.
Neither can Hawaii. It's all good.
Bro.
Hey, you're pretty excited right now, right? You're an Eagles fan, huh?
Oh no, I was trolling my friend with that post.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because
so he's an Eagles fan. I give him shit. So like since they're doing good, I'm like I
oh
always make
yeah,
fun of him. Like, bro, you weren't there with us when we were down, bro. And he's like, you need to stop. And I'm like, fly Eagles, fly, bro. No, yeah, I'm a Buccaneers fan though. But
oh okay.
let me give
So
backstory to that.
yeah, let's
And
hear about that.
see, this is okay. So 2013, I started watching football, college football specifically, because I didn't really like the NFL too much. Like college is crazy, like the upsets, the environments, it feels more like insane. Anything can happen. In the NFL, you kind of know what's going to
Yeah.
happen. My team is Florida State, so when
Okay.
Jameis Winston went into the draft, I said whatever team he goes to, I'll go there. I'll start watching them. He went to the Buccaneers and he sucked.
Yep.
And he was terrible, and he was terrible, 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 and he left, and God said, "Oh, let there be Tom Brady," and then we won a Super Bowl. So, you know, I'm taking it while I can because I know once he's gone, this team is going to be another nobody. So I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it while it lasts. But
Trust me, bro. What I want to know is what's up with all your Niner hate? Because I'm a Niner fan, and I've
oh
been
no,
reading your shit, and I feel there's some kind of hatred, or I feel like the negativity. Like
okay, you ready for this story too?
I'm ready for
All right.
this story.
So my dad's a Niners fan,
Okay.
and when I'm not cheering for the Buccaneers, I do support the 49ers. But Jimmy Garoppolo, it has to be one of the most chokiest quarterbacks I've ever watched, ever, bro. That Super Bowl, I mean, it wasn't all him. It was that passive play calling at the end that blew it. But like
Yeah.
he was closing his eyes throwing that pass. Like I've never seen an NFL quarterback. I've seen NFL quarterbacks do some dumb stuff, but not that. That's like this, bro. Ah! And like, I don't know. I just like honestly, just like giving shit to everyone, especially knowing that the Buccaneers aren't as good as they were the other year. Like, I have to make fun of somebody's team because mine
Bruh.
sucks.
They're doing all right, but like honestly, Jimmy G, he wins games. He's like
He's like
30
a
and
game
like
manager. That's what he
uh
is.
he uh, he wins games. I'm happy that he's the guy. I wasn't sold on Trey Lance, but I
Bro, if
mean,
Trey Lance was still playing, I don't think you guys would have won a single game.
yeah, I mean that's the truth.
But at the same time, for me, I feel like Jimmy Garoppolo wins games, but he can't close the big ones. And
Yeah,
that's
that
the
is
thing that
true.
matters. Like he can get you guys to the playoffs, especially with that defense. Like I thought you guys were gonna lose Debo Samuel. If that happened,
Oh,
it's
bruh.
over.
Yeah,
It's
he's the
done,
total
bro.
offense. Trust me, the whole summer, I bruh, I've been getting texts and anything about Debo. Like 30 people would message me, your guy's leaving, he's coming to Cowboys and all this shit. And when he re-signed, bro, all the receipts I collected the whole summer, I dumped on everybody. I was like, fuck you. I told you he's gonna be back. And like
Well, for me, like, why would you leave that situation? Like they'll pay you pretty much as they can to keep you there
yep,
because you're the weapon, you know what I
yep.
mean? And then
He's
like,
the offense, especially last year.
bro, he carried and like that's what I mean though. But at the same time, that kind of sucks because if he gets hurt, then who do you rely on to make that spark? Like at
Yeah.
the end of the now, like if you're having a hard time getting the offense going, you just run a play with Debo Samuel, whatever it is, a jet sweep, a pass, him throwing the ball, whatever. But
Yep.
like if he's out, that takes out a lot of like the game plan for the 49ers offense, I think. But
Yep.
I
That's
don't
true.
know. The NFL is crazy. Like the Eagles are, the Eagles are 5-0. I'll give them
Bruh.
that. But I looked at their schedule. Who are they playing? They're not even playing anybody. They almost
Bruh.
lost to the Cardinals. They almost lost to the Jaguars. They
Yep.
almost
Almost lost
lost
to
to
the
the
Raiders.
Lions.
Almost lost to the Raiders.
And they
Weren't the
don't even.
Raiders up by 20 points at one point?
Yeah, and I think they blew the lead or something. So that's what I'm saying. Like because my cousin just called me not too long ago. He's like, "Is it real, bro? Like, are the Eagles real?" I was like, "I don't know. Let me take a look at your schedule." And I'm like, "Bro, you guys don't even play anybody. Like, anyone could go 5-0 in that schedule."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's that division, right? It's the Eagles and the
Cowboys
Cowboys,
and the Giants and the
the guys that
Redskins.
it's the division that has the guys with 9 wins go to the playoffs because they
Yeah,
all
yeah,
suck.
exactly. The Eagles, though, I mean, bruh, I've been hearing it all year. Hop was like my best friend, and bruh, they they're winning, and he's talking, and I expect it. Like,
Okay, so for me, like the defense is all right. They're pretty good. And
yeah,
they have all those receivers they got. My thing was Jalen Hurts needed to progress in the offseason as a passer because he could run, but his
yeah,
passing wasn't that great. I haven't watched any games, but I'm assuming that if they're 5-0, his passing is probably more decent than it was last year. And now you
yeah,
have multiple weapons to throw the ball to, and if not, you can run.
yeah.
So they might be a threat, but I was just telling him too, we'll see because they might just make the playoffs. And when they play that first real team that's not on their schedule, then we'll see like, are you really one of those contenders, or are you just gonna get blown out like you guys do? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Every year, Tampa Bay, what's happening? You already know we did you guys the last time in the playoffs.
yeah. I keep telling Chris that because he's a Cowboys fan, and he came with me to 3 games in San Francisco, and I literally sat next to him and watched the Cowboys beat us down. So I've been waiting 3 years for us to play the Cowboys again, and we play them in the playoffs. And we took their this is our year season out from under them last year, and that was like the best.
Well, you see, that's already step one was wrong with that was being a Cowboys fan
Yeah,
because that's
100%.
that's like the main thing like everyone in the NFL can agree on is we don't like the Cowboys.
Yep.
That's like that's the team to not like.
Yep. Definitely. They're like the Yankees.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, honestly, if there was no salary cap, the Cowboys would be the Super Bowl champs every year. They got the most money.
That is true. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember when Dak and Zeke first came, they had that 1 year, and then like ever since then, they've been like they
Yeah.
go, but like they don't do anything. So it's just like it's
Well, think
crazy.
about it now. Like Dak is like there could be a quarterback controversy because their backup's been winning, and the
Cooper Rush, right? Is his name?
yeah,
Something
and
like
then
that.
Zeke's not even the number one back, but he's getting paid big money.
I think I'm seeing a lot more of when NFL players get the big pay, they start to like regress in like playing. Like they don't want to go
Yeah.
as hard, probably not to risk an injury, I'm assuming, because they already got the paycheck. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's how it is, but like it starts to seem like that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one for me is if Lamar Jackson is really leaving the Ravens because he's not re-signing. I read that franchise is done. Like
Yeah,
he
their whole
carries that
offense, yeah,
team
their whole offense is geared for his play.
exactly.
Like
So
you're not
like
gonna find another one.
not someone like that. Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing too for him. Like I noticed, and I saw that in the Titans playoffs. Was it a year or two ago? Once you eliminate his run game,
Yeah.
he's a terrible quarterback.
Yeah.
His
But once he's
accuracy is not like there. So like once you eliminate that factor and you force him to pass, he gets uncomfortable and you can see it. And like it's just that offense comes to like a
yeah,
standstill.
once he having a bad day, he never bounces back. He
Nope.
just continues to have the bad day to the end of the game. And he's all moody and he's kind of like Cam Newton.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Cam. Does he even play in the NFL anymore? No, yeah.
No, he's cruising with Kaepernick.
I'm dead.
Taking knees and shit.
Crazy.
I always think like if Tom Brady took a knee, the whole freaking country would take a knee. But because it was Kaepernick, he had all this back drama.
Hey, I mean, yeah, I don't. The only thing I have to say about Kaepernick is I never thought he was that great
Me
anyway.
neither. I'm a Niner fan. He
Regardless,
had one good year. Yeah.
yeah, regardless of the on the field, off the field controversy stuff, like he was never good. Not I'm
Yeah.
not good. He was never like a great quarterback. He was a all right quarterback, but like once he started to bring that stuff with him, for me, I understand why NFL places wouldn't want to like bring that because you bring that whole thing with it. But at the
Yeah.
same time, he wasn't that good anyway. So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
knee or no knee, like
Yeah,
don't be shitty.
yeah. Because if you're winning Super Bowls, who cares? Nobody they can accept that. But yeah,
Exactly.
he wasn't winning. And trust me, I'm not a fan. Those hard times, bro. When Harbaugh was there, it was good, but after that, that was it.
Who's the coach now? Is it still Shanahan?
Yep, Shanahan. Yep.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man.
did you used to play any sports?
But I played baseball in like elementary school, bro. Then that was it.
Oh, Kaneohe Little League, hey, year school.
Bro, I think it was like I don't even know what league it was, but it was little league. It was like the athletics. We used to play at the park by Jack in the Box.
Oh, Kaneohe Playground.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what thing that was, but yeah, those were pretty fun times. But then I just stopped playing sports, and then yeah, that was the last sports ever. But I did coach a bunch of football, even though I never played. Ironically enough, I was an OC assistant at McKinley in like 2016.
Oh, like high school.
Yeah, well, that was the only time I ever did high school. But then, like, I was there. You know what I mean? Like, because my friend was the head coach, so I was there helping with the offense. Like, I watch football. I've been around. I've the kind. I've never played it, but like, I learned well, and I played some kind of sport, which is, they say like as long as you have that mentality or whatever. So, and then my friend was the head coach for a team in Kahalu called the Eastside Hooligans. Um, yeah. So I was helping him with that. I was a offensive assistant too over there. I'd help with the running backs. Just learn like because Stephen Lee. Shout out to my boy Stephen Lee. He was a
Yeah.
Castle quarterback. That boy was putting it down when he used to until he got hurt. Sorry you got hurt, bro. Your O line should have blocked better, but that's Castle High School. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah. So he kind of just taught me like the ins and outs about like the offense that Castle used to run, and that's basically what he was trying to teach to those kids. And that's pretty much like the system I learned was just like quick screen pass, quick pass, run game type offense. And then since then, I started to like study football more and like the intricacies of it and like get into detail of things. So now it's like I know a little bit more about it. I can't tell you anything about defense because that shit is hard as hell to learn and
Oh
it's too
yeah.
many things going on at one time. But the
Yeah.
offense, real simple. Like you just want to run the ball, and then when they start dropping back, that's when you throw those quick passes and hold your blocks.
Yeah.
That's a big
Sounds
one.
like the Niners.
I'm dead.
So you were coaching high school. What how come you never tried coach at Castle? They got a super
Okay.
nice field now too, man. That thing is
Yeah, a
nice.
nice field to lose every game on. That's
Okay.
my thing. At one point, Kahuku had one of the worst looking fields, and they were the ones that won everything. I never understood how we got a new field. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
we win like one game a year at most. And like, hey, if you're a Castle kid, you're watching this, you already know it's 44, whatever. I'm gonna still make fun of you guys because I went to Castle. Like, I know how it is. We're shit then. We you know what I mean? We win here and there, but yeah, I don't know. I just think first of all, the play calling for Castle is baffling. I watched us, ready? This one game I went to a few weeks ago, I forget which one it was. We against Punahou. The quarterback fumbled the ball and we got it back on like their 30-yard line. We go fullback dive down the middle for a 2-yard loss, play action for a sack for like a 4-yard loss, and then we hike it over our quarterback's head and they get it back. I don't know what Madden playbook these guys have, but like
Tech Mobile.
dude, exactly. Like we're doing fullback dives with a team full of like skinnier kids. I don't understand that. But you know what I mean? I don't coach that nuts. Like even when I was at McKinley doing that stuff, it wasn't at like a real like top level, like I'm the guy who calls the plays. But like even I'll be with Steven on the sideline too. I'm like, what's going on, bro? He's like, I don't know. Like, but those coaches are all from Pac-5, so I don't know if that's how they do it at Pac-5. They just run fullback dives with kids that are like 140 pounds. But
that was me in high school, bro. I played for Damien.
I mean, like
I was 140 pounds with my pads on.
And that's Connie always thing, right? We're supposed to be the smaller, faster kids.
Yeah.
So why are we running power formations
the
when
power
we should be?
eye.
That's what I'm saying. We should be out in like a spread, quick, get the ball out, and let's use our speed.
Left.
But
yeah.
trips left, Oregon too, bro. Yeah. You already know. But instead, we're running fullback dives down the middle. I watched Castle in a playoff game against Waipahu the other year, and all we did, bro, for the whole game was run the quarterback power left, right, left, right, left, right. Who's called? What is this, Kahuku? Like, what are we doing? Crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Well, maybe one year Castle will get it together. They have their one or two moments every decade.
Well, see, the reason why I'm so emotionally invested into this year, because all the boys we coached that Eastside Hooligans, a lot of them are playing for
okay.
the varsity team. Shout out to Nathaniel and Ryder. You guys are locking it down in the secondary, my boy. You already know what it is. But sometimes that's not enough.
Yeah.
You gotta still gotta score points, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
so when you're at Castle, like you're very comical. Were you like the class clown, or like you just kind of grew into it as you got older?
I ditched school like 75% of my time, honestly. I wasn't even in school, to be frank with you.
So you was dodging the security golf carts running off campus.
So I went to school for like 2 months when I first went, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of shitty, and I just stopped going to school, bro. Bro, I'd show up like randomly. But yeah, no, like I don't know. Back in school, I was just kind of doing whatever. I wasn't like, I was always funny. Like I did funny stuff and made people laugh, but it wasn't like something I was doing, like how I am now, I guess. But yeah, I guess I've always had like a humorous type thing or making people laugh and stuff just naturally. Like I don't even really try. Nowadays I'm trying. Before just like being goofy or whatever. But yeah.
So how did you get into like being a content creator and like starting to, it takes some balls to put yourself out there, and I know it's not always easy, but once you do it, then it's like I don't give a crap who listens or what. Like it's just I'm gonna do what I want to do and then put it out. But how did you decide, okay, this is the avenue that you're gonna kind of take?
So I used to rap. Yeah. Not like one of these people nowadays that rap. I swear everybody now, like every kid in school raps, and it's like all
dropping bars.
Yeah. Like I used to make some like I promise I was good. Nowadays I don't have that creative touch anymore. I used to have like a I'd freestyle crazy stuff, I promise. But that was then. So like I kind of stopped doing music a little bit, and I was getting more into skits. I don't know what. I think the first skit we ever made was just making fun of mumble rappers,
Oh
and
yeah.
it was like that was back when like I wasn't super big or anything. People listened to my music, but I didn't have like a huge fan base or whatever. But we did that like on and off. A lot of my stuff was like more dark humor because like I'm super. You wouldn't know it. I was like super dark humor. And I was kind of making those skits throughout like a period of time, and it never really got too much traction. And like I always told myself, I didn't want to just sell out and make like exclusively local stuff because like that's not, I'm funny. Like I want to be funny like everywhere, not just for Hawaii. But then eventually, like I kind of fell into doing more local stuff. Like slowly but surely, I started to do it, and it kind of just caught on. And then like at the beginning of the year, that's when I told myself I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just be consistent. Like every day or every other day, we're gonna do a skit or something that's funny and put it out there, and that worked. The one that really accelerated, I think, my like growth now is that city and county type stuff that I do. Hold you and close the roads, dog. You already know. Bro, shout out to my boy at Foodland. I forget your name, but I go Kanye Foodland this one time, and this guy did the whole skit, bro. He told me the whole skit from start to finish. I love you, my dog. Thanks for packing my Pokeballs, bro. You're a man. No, but for real, like, and then like, yeah, once I started to get more into the local stuff, it kind of just took off. And then when James got thrown into the mix, I just elevated it. Like, he doesn't even really need to try. Like, he doesn't really like need to do anything. He just needs to say it, and like himself is like funny,
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, since then I kind of been sticking with the local thing. I kind of throw a few things in here that aren't so Hawaii based too, just to keep it like not so stereotypical of just the same thing over and over. And that's actually why I haven't really been doing skits the last couple, like 2 weeks, I think I haven't did a skit, just because like I'm not really having any ideas that they all sound kind of the same to me.
Mm.
And I don't want to put out something that's like, you know what I mean? Like not like so as well thought out, or like I don't put effort into it because that's what I want. You know what I mean? I don't want to put out shitty stuff. I want people to like, yo, this is, you know what I mean? It's just me,
Yeah.
but yeah, and I
What
mean, like,
what's like your process to develop this?
well, lately I've been trying to get more serious. I've been reading like books about like writing, like script writing, like how to get more into. I bought this. There's a university or I don't know if it's a university or some kind of school thing in New York that teaches like improv, and there's a whole book they have like a manual for improvisation, or however you say it. Castle High School, dog. I don't know if it's spell or pronounce.
KASSO.
But like, because like honestly, at one point and still to this day, so I'm like when I was doing music, freestyling was like my thing. I didn't like writing. I just like being like in that moment and creating.
Mm.
I'll tell you right now, like 95% of my skits are all straight off the top, right there at the moment. We just did it. I
Nice.
promise, no script. So, and then like you can kind of tell the difference between the ones that are scripted because like it kind of seems more like rehearsed. But
Mm.
like, yeah, a lot of it's improv. So like it'll be as simple as normally it'll just be like an idea that'll just pop up, and I'll just make sure to write it down. And like here, I'll read you some of the stuff I have on here. And like, well, it'll be something super dumb, but like I read that like even if it's a dumb idea you think is dumb, you can always come to it later and like add a,
Yeah.
you know. So here's one, because I'm probably never gonna do this one. It's point of view Castle Kids, and it was just gonna be me in the the gate that connects like Pool Hall and Castle. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like the camera goes to me, and I'm like, isn't this way better than class, bro? Because that's what we used to do. We used to sit in there. Yeah, I remember one time a teacher was riding his bike through there when we are in there, and he was like, "This is what you guys rather do than being in class." I was like, "Yeah, it is.
Obviously.
Like that's why we're here." Um, Another one is like, this is literally all it says: construction workers talking, saying "fuck" in every other sentence. Because I've heard my dad and them when I went to the work site when I was younger, and these dudes,
Oh.
bro, every literally 1 2 1 2 1 2 fuck 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 like That's just it.
Different variations, bruh. So honestly, that word has a bunch of meanings.
Depending on the
Yeah,
tone, right? Or like
yeah,
the situation it's used in.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but like, yeah, this list of stuff that I just add to all the time. One's Halehunes, which is like Manehunes, but they're short white people. Uh-huh. Right? Isn't that funny? How about the VR headsets?
Yeah.
It's a Moani simulator, and I put on the headset, and it's just me. I'm like, why am I standing in this big line for? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, you've been working a lot with Micah them, huh? Micah Banks.
First of all, I don't associate anymore with people that don't put gravy on their local mogos. But
Oh no,
yes,
still with the gravy.
I am found. Hey, I'm gonna ride that as long as he's gonna ride it because I'm gonna say this here. I don't even really eat local mogos that much. So if this turns out to be the next Micah Banks waves and I get shit for it, fine. But at least when I do, there's gravy on it. So
Yep.
you know what I mean? But yeah, so with the Moani's, like I don't even go out. I don't even drink. I don't know if you knew that. I drink water. Like
Oh yeah.
it's crazy. But I think we went to Moani's after a concert one night and we waited in line and we went there. And then I think that's when I was like, oh, this is a long line. Click. I took the picture and I came home and I made that video of like, oh yeah, bro, it's gonna be lit, bro. And then like it's just me in line, like fuck, I don't know. It's gonna be like 20. We're here like 30 minutes in line, but it's still lit, bro. And then one of the security guards in there knew me super well. I still don't know his name. I need to ask him. I don't want to ask him. And he's just like, wow, bro, I thought we was boys. Never
You just
mind.
gotta
86.
you gotta introduce him to your friend and then have your friend ask him. That's how it works.
Thank you for that. Now I know to use that. But yeah, him, I was talking to him and he's like, yeah, I was like, bro, don't worry, bro. They're gonna know you pretty soon. That video's hilarious. And then he's like, next time they're like, yeah, bro, anytime you like come, just come to the back door. Got you, dog. So I just started going there. Um, Micah Banks made that video. We made a couple skits together. And then that's like the spot now. So like I go there and just
Yeah.
chill out with Ozna and Micah. I took some promo videos, just hang out with them and just kind of chill on Friday nights because what else is there to do? You know what I mean?
District, you can come visit me after.
Oh, there's also that. See, now I know that you
Yeah.
guys are there. There's the
Yeah.
gauntlet, bro.
Yeah.
There's
You
the whole
did come
gauntlet
last
now.
week, which was weird because I'm like cruising. I'm like, I get a text that it's from you, and I'm like, where? I'm like looking around outside, like, where the fuck are you? And then you're like, I'm right here, I'm waiting for you. And I was like, where? And then you turned around, like, oh, okay.
You want to know something crazy?
What's that?
I thought I was texting Hoffa Boy, bro. I
We look
forgot to
alike.
I forgot to tell you that, bro. I forgot to tell you that. And I was like, oh shit, what? And I was like, oh, you just happen to be here. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that. Because
Yeah,
I
me and
don't
him we promote there on Fridays. Yeah.
oh for real? Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I'm not too like I said, I don't drink. So like what's the point
Yeah.
of going to places if you don't drink? But I could be at Moines because of that. But like I always got told to go to like the district and stuff. And I was just like, you know, I was like, I told my friend, I was like, you want to go district, bro? After morning, I was like, you want to go district? You want to go district? He's like, whatever, we go district. I was like, okay, and I pulled up. And I'm like, I seen Hobby Boy, and that's why I was gonna come say hi. And the guy was like, nah, and I'm like, whatever, bro. Watch this. I'm gonna ask my boy. I'm gonna come over. You saw him stop me too the second time.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, oh, and I'm like, I was like, oh, man, oh, yeah, what's up? You fucking make me put you on skirt right now, dog.
Oh, yeah, I got you the bracelet, huh?
My boy. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's yeah, that was my second time. The first time I went there was with the bass player from Anuhea, Shay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know
we were
him.
upstairs
Yep.
doing we are shooting his concert and he's like, come down, bro. I was like, fuck, I guess I'll just go real quick, see what it's like. Bro, that place is nuts, bro.
Yeah.
It's
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 fun.
super dark and like flashy. That's kind of nuts. I'm used to
Yeah.
Moines where it's just kind of like dark and not
Open.
flashy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nah,
That's
District is
funny.
nuts.
So you was trying to call Hop. I'm like the freaking shitty girl that fucking got the side action. Like, oh, I guess that you can help me.
Bro, I didn't even know you were. I didn't even see you.
Yeah.
If I saw you, I probably would have hit you up too. I didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know. That's why when you came, I was like, oh, that's just like that just worked out. And I'm like, oh, you guys are just here chilling. I guess we're all here chilling now. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Wow, place
Yeah,
is
it was cool.
crazy,
I got
bro.
to show you around and at least you got to go in the DJ booth and tell Hopper what's up. He was stoked to see you.
Yeah, all those dudes in the area were trying to give me that drink. They're like,
Oh,
shots,
yeah.
bro. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, you had to drive back to Eva.
76 South, where it's hotter than hot over there,
Oh,
boys.
bro, that's what I was saying. Like I told you earlier, bro, it's not green over there. Kanio is green.
No, yeah, but like, yeah, I mean, said I guess I'll see you guys again Friday night, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
let me know,
all.
bro. We'll take care. More 4-4 in the house, the more it feels like home.
Yeah, because it's crazy because I know the guy at the front too, Evan.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I did
yeah.
that BJ Penn skit and he was in it.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
then I know the guy that scans people back in because I used to work with him at
Oh, okay.
Reynolds. So it's like I'm like, shit, I know everybody here. What's good, my boy?
Yeah. How'd you link up with BJ?
I asked his manager, Keiki.
Oh, okay.
I hit
Oh,
her up and I was
Kiki
kind of
Hope.
like, yeah, I was like, oh, can you like give me a skit with BJ? And she's like, yeah. So she let me know about it being at the UFC gym, and then I went and I wasn't sure if it was still going. And he's like, oh, he's on his way now. He was just running into choke people that wanted to say hi and stuff. And he came and like, bro, BJ is super chill and he's
Yeah.
funny as hell.
Yeah.
Like I had
Super
my
cool.
ideas, but he added his stuff to it. I'm like, wow, you're funny, bro. And like he was real humble and he was real like, appreciative that we included him. Like, you know what I mean? And his mom was right there watching us. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was super dope. And that was like he's super big, you know what I mean? Like he's like a
Yeah.
legend. So
And
it's
he's
like
yeah, that was super
so
cool.
that was really intriguing for me to be able to get that. I feel like that kind of like got another level too of like people like, wow, you did this thing with BJ Penn, like no one's doing it. And that's my thing too for the skits. I'm trying to do different stuff. I feel like, don't get this wrong, if you're one of those influencers right now that are watching this, people are doing the same PG things. Okay, these are two different things. People are doing the same type of content. I feel like repetitively, and we're not like pushing boundaries with it. But at the same time, I understand that because a lot of these content creators, they get sponsored by these companies and they need to be a certain way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to push like as far as I can without getting canceled. Like I want to be right there next to the edge of it. And that's when I'll like know where I'm at. I want to be controversial. I like that kind of stuff. Like the Moani's cool kill e Moani's like that's funny as hell, but I know there's probably like two guys out there in Hilo that are like, bro, this guy's on scrub cuz I can't wait till he comes back Hilo. I gotta lick him, dog. And I know I'll call him up, tell him fly on. I meet him at the airport, dog. Bang this fuck. But like people that I know love that shit. Like I know people that are super deep into the Hawaiian like culture too, and like about that Hawaiian life, and they're like, bro, you're funny. Like the people that we know, they know it's like you being funny, and that's at the end of the day, if you perceive it as that, that's the goal. But
Yeah.
I also kind of want to ruffle some feathers. You know what I mean? Like whether it be some Hollies from the mainland or some Hawaiians here, it don't matter. Like it's like being controversial because when it's controversial, it's fun because
And people
then
talk.
people talk about it. I was about to say that
Yeah.
people talk about it way more because it's like, yo, did you see this guy doing this? Like, oh yeah, bro, he's kind of nuts. And I mean, like, so far I've been well responded to. I've had like people here and there talking shit, but everyone's gonna have that every now and
Oh
then,
yeah. You
you know.
you're not successful unless you got a bunch of haters. I mean, everybody knows that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got
What
some. Hoppa got a ton.
I mean, yep,
Yeah.
that's just like that's life, you know what I mean? No matter what, it's gonna be like that. So that's why I just do what I do. I actually have I'm just gonna talk about this skit because I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to do it, but I have a super nut skit, bro, where it's at the palace and it's supposed to be back when they locked the queen up. and it's gonna be her like at the window, and she's like, "Hey, brother, what? You can let me out?" I'm like, "What? You don't remember me? You just broke up with me last week." She's like, "Fuck, I know, but you trapped me here. You can get me out." I'm like, "Thanks, though. You're gonna have to stay in there."
Nah,
Exactly
you had
that,
your
bro.
chance.
Yeah, shoot then. Have fun in the palace. I was like, going home.
Deuces. House
I had
arrest.
I had that one for a while, bro, but like I haven't been able to get down there to get the shots from
Oh,
like where I'm supposed to be outside because I wanted to be
yep,
like semi legit. But is that fucking
yep, that'll
hilarious,
work.
bro? It's
Oh,
like,
you're gonna go in, huh?
bro, I mean, I'm not trying to like totally offend anyone, but like if I do, as long as it's funny, that's the thing with comedy
Yep.
too for me. As long as you're coming with the intent to like not maliciously just attack something and you're trying to be funny with it, I feel like to a point that's just comedy, no matter how crazy it gets. But I know there's a point where it starts to be like, okay, this isn't really that funny anymore. Now you're just being malicious, and that's when it
Yeah.
becomes not funny. But that shit is fucking hilarious. So
Well, at least you know what you're doing, you know the line, and honestly, you're in Hawaiian, so I mean, sometimes it's good to poke
that's what
fun
I'm
at your
saying,
own culture.
motherfucker.
You know what I
Like,
mean? Yeah.
and that's crazy too, because like I know people that like when if someone's howling and they do that, bro, they attack. Have you
Oh
seen on
yeah.
TikTok?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro, those guys get lit up. And I mean, like, it's crazy that, like, and that's just how it works. That's just like fucking, like when, like, the black comedians do the black stuff, like,
Yeah.
it's them because they can do it. It's like the same thing with Hawaiians, I think. Like, if you're Hawaiian, you can do it, you're Hawaiian. I mean, to a certain extent, I mean, like, James isn't from here, but no one's telling him shit because it's too hilarious to not laugh.
Well,
Like,
you guys signed off on him, that's why. Plus,
that's
you get
true.
Meheula over there.
That is true. You have a bunch of
Yep.
Hawaiians in the
Yep.
video, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, like, and then like the way that whole thing happened was I was thinking like, what can we do? Like I sat down, I was like, what can we do that's like different, and like something that we can turn comedic. And that's when I was like, bro, Hawaiian history. We'll look back at things that happen. Bro, there's another one. You know how everybody does this?
Yeah.
The finger point. We're gonna make the origin of the finger point. It was Kamehameha, the Kamehameha on the Polly Lookout, bro. It's like, which one of you fuckers told me I wasn't gonna overthrow this? I'm like, oh, another guy's like, oh, and it was supposed to be like the origin story of the finger point. I was gonna add
Yeah.
something more to it, but like stuff like
Yeah.
that, like taking like an actual piece of Hawaiian history, making it a little bit funny and putting it out there. Now it's semi-educational, but it's also funny, so it reaches a broader audience, right? So
Yeah.
now people are laughing for one, and two, actually learning a bit of history that they wouldn't have anyway because they don't really care about it that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not for Hawaiians, but like people, like, dude, out of everyone that I would expect to like my stuff, it would not be Howleys. Howleys love me, bro. It's crazy. My sister tells me about her friend that sends her all my stuff, and she's like 100% from the mainland. She's like, "Brian, your brother's so funny," and I'm like, she knows that like some of this stuff's a little like serious though, right? Like,
We're teasing you.
yeah, we're making fun of you. Like, this isn't a laugh with us. Like, I might be white too, but like you're white. Like, there's levels to this. But like, it's crazy, bro. Like, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, there are Howleys and there's Hawaiians with Howley mentalities too, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. When I make the skits and stuff, it's all in good fun. Like, there's a little bit of seriousness to a lot of it, but I mean, there's people that have Hawaiian blood in them. There's people that have Hawaiian blood in them that are just as Howley as the people that aren't from here, and people get upset when they hear that, but it's true. And I mean, like, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is, and that's why like I talk about more than just Howleys. I talk about Hawaiians too, and like the hypocrisy of some of the stuff that I hear and see. And like, the Live Aloha sticker, bumper sticker guys that are like smoking cigarettes and flicking them out the window and like flicking people off and cutting people off in traffic. Like, there's a bunch of there's
Oh
idiots
yeah.
everywhere. You know what I mean?
Like live what you rep what you're what do what you're repping. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
for me, that means not spelling good because 4-4 yeah, bro, it's crazy.
So what, your videos, you edit them yourself?
Bro, I'll tell you a fun fact. I haven't edited like anything ever. A lot of these are just like record, one take, bang, put it up. But since I got my new fancy camera, I've been trying to get into actually editing and making it look better.
Okay.
Because I know that like helps with, like people to watch it and stuff. The higher the quality, the better the, you know,
Yeah.
response and stuff to it. So I've been kind of editing more, but like, yeah, I do kind of everything myself. Uh, for the most part, usually if it's not my wife, Jazz filming, shout out to Jazz. You say I never ever shout you out, but if it's not Jazz filming, it's my nephew James. If it's just me, if not, whoever can hold the camera. It's not too hard,
Yeah.
but shout out to Kaika, shaky hands, McShake shakes.
Yep. So what you got? I seen you at Destiny. You're taking pictures.
Oh, we're taking videos. Yeah.
Oh, you're taking videos. So you're a videographer as well.
Yeah, so I figured when I got the camera, I was gonna get into everything, shooting the skits, filming events. Chris Styles asked us to shoot that one
Oh,
because
okay.
all they had at an MMA event were photographers,
Yeah.
which is kind of nuts because like you kind of want to see like video recaps of an MMA fight, not just pictures. But we didn't have a ladder. Like the photographer dudes had a ladder. If we had a ladder, it would have been perfect because we had all kind of highlights. So with the cage being in the way and stuff, kind of the shots didn't come out as good as it could have.
Mm.
I also shot the Catch a Fire concert recently with my boy Germs, prime footage from Big Island. Shout out to Big Island
Nice.
boys. Dog, you already know. Thanks for having me up there. Eva Beach is just as hot as Kona. But I shot that. I shot a few events recently fun fact, and I apologize to whoever hears this that is gonna be upset. We snuck into the T-Pain show to
So
film it.
Ray.
Shout out to Ray. Ray, I'm sorry, I love you. Well, we got in. Ozna got us in because we were on the thing, but then me and my boy kind of just held our cameras up like this with the light on it. Walked straight into the VIP section. No one said shit. Went into the back. No one said shit. And I was like, bro, we're backstage, bro. And he's like, yup. And I'm
Half
like,
the time you just gotta own it. Yep. You just gotta make like you're supposed to be here. Like,
exactly.
who's really gonna wanna, you know what I mean? Like deal with it.
And then who would I see first back there? Micah Banks. So I'm like, what up, my boy? And then Chris was supposed to help me get in. Chris didn't answer his phone. Guess what, Chris? I got backstage, my boy. Backstage. But then so we were shooting in the front. And then like we're standing on that island part where you're not supposed to be on. And like no one was saying anything until I turn around and all you hear is BRAH KRUZ. Like right at the end of T-Pain's set in between where he like took a break and then did it again. BRAH KRUZ, girl. I'm like, wow, I look back, the security guard's like, oh, this guy's definitely not supposed to be here. He's like, bro, you guys gotta get off. And I'm like, oh, we're good. And then we just dipped after that. But yeah, shout out to Ray. My bad, dog. I love you, my dog. Let me know if you like shoot. Yeah, I'll meet up with Zion. Put me on your team. I can shoot your videos too, bro. I promise. I'm funny. I make some skits, dog. Hey, shout out to TMR events. Oh, if you like to see Ashanti and Ja Rule, if you're 80 years old, come out.
Yeah, he joined some Makuli Lee concerts here and there. Huh?
I make your promos top, bro. I promise. Dog. Your hips, your thighs. See, that's almost like on the exact tone he's singing it.
Little bit, bro. You just gotta auto tune him a little bit. Better mic.
Better mic. Step up the mic game, my dog. But yeah, that night was fun as hell. But yeah, that's what you got to do, or just run and shoot and just kind of run it hard. And if you get denied, then you get denied. But if anything, hopefully, I'm starting to get into places a little bit more. People just like, oh yeah, that's the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let me in, please. Like, I'm not here to fucking be dumb. I'm here to just record some videos and make some dumb skits. But yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of just trying to shoot events, whatever, and just get the experience and kind of work for that being like kind of like a side job type thing.
So do you have a regular job?
I was working site management. Shout out to the company if you're watching this. So I went to it was in Kalu. I was a site manager, and that's all I was doing was office administration type work, right? So I would deal with people that like need help with like whatever, or lights out, we'd like schedule it to get fixed, or oh, I need like this done, we'd schedule it to be done, or whatever. If it's like a thing, a dispute or something, we'd help them with it basically. I'd like handle any incoming phone calls about places, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So when in my interview they said like, yeah, that's what you're doing, and then like 4 weeks into it, they're like, oh, so we need you to cut down this tree. And dude, bro, no, bro, like this isn't like a tiny like backyard tree. It's like a fucking tree, bro. It's like, bro, we need you guys to cut down this tree and this tree. And I'm like, dude,
Like 100-year-old tree that was there
no,
when
it was like it was starting. You could see it. Like the guy came to the office and told me about it. Like in the ground, it was like starting to like pull out the grass from the ground. And they're like, yeah, we need you to cut this down. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how to cut a tree down, bro. Like I work in the office. Like I do like face to face with people and customer service stuff. You want me to cut down a tree? Me, bro? No way. Someone's gonna die. Probably
what
gonna
do
be
you use?
me.
An axe?
Bro, I didn't. I told him, I was like, bro, I can't do this. Like, oh well, this is a part of the job. I'm like, dude, no one told me that. And it's funny as hell because when we were filming the Defend Hawaii skit at the mall, my old supervisor passed by with his kids, bro. He's like, I was like, hey, he's
How's
like,
that
hey,
tree?
how you doing? I was like, oh, we're just filming like a thing. He's like, yeah, crazy. I'm like, it's crazy, bro. Like super passive. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, I'll see you around. I'm like, yeah. Which is funny because after I left, they found someone and he's dipped. And I just was on Craigslist the other day and they're trying to fill that spot again because they keep BSing people into the spot. And then you're there and it's not exactly, bro. It's like, hey, come here and it's office work. Oh, by the way, we need you to bulldoze this wall. Like, sorry we didn't tell you that at first. Yeah. So since then, I've been kind of just doing this. I'm trying to find a job that has site management, like or office administrative work, whatever. Worst case scenario, just go back to working security, like when Cologne. You ever work security, bro?
Not me.
Like,
I'm
not night security, not bouncer security, like security. There, you don't do shit.
Oh, securitas kind.
Bro, nah, not that bad. Like
the three dots.
I was working for this one company. I forget what their name is, bro. But like, it was like $17 an hour, and all I did was drive site to site, like from town to like the west side, and come back. And all I have to do is like check up, and like I'd get there, and the workers are like putting on their stuff, and I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Just sign the paper that says you're here, and I'm out. I don't care. I'm not whoever was here the last time, my boy. We're doing shit differently now. You sign the paper, we're good. You can leave after, you know what I mean? Or you can do whatever you want after. As long as I knew you were here, that's all my job is. Yeah, and that's how it was. It was crazy. But then I think that lasted for a while, and I think the contract for that like area or whatever ended, so I ended up stopping that. But yeah,
you'll find something, or it could be a avenue to do what you're passionate about, which is obviously making these skits. That could lead to something.
Yeah, that's actually what I was hoping to put more of my time and effort into, and hopefully turn that into something and like tie that in with videography, photography, and making it to where it makes, at least something to have like a semi-living wage of. It's Hawaii, so it's hard to live here anyway. Yeah. But kind of turn that into like a type of income, you know what I mean? Because like, shout out to my wife Josh, she can kill a job with killer benefits. So if your boy like be on bomb, I can be on bomb, but I don't like be on bomb because
as long as you make her laugh, bro. As long as you make her laugh.
It's funny because she doesn't laugh at a lot of the shit I joke about, but it's all good. Is that right, Josh? Probably in the other room listening to me. But
was she from Kaneohe too?
Oh, nah, she's from Punaluu, dog. Oh. She's on country red radio for life. Oh my god. And she's on banger, bro. Watch out. If you guys ever catch me on Milani's and you try to call me out, here's a hint, don't, because you can get hit by this girl that's 5'2" and you can get knocked the fuck out. I'll tell you that much for right now.
And you can be filming it.
Bro, you're gonna get caught in 4K, 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
Folded. Bro,
Yeah,
I was
hungry Hawaiian.
I was holding mitts for her the other day, bro. How much do you think I weigh, bro? Just a
Maybe
guess.
like 210.
Bro, I weighed 228, bro.
Okay.
And Jazz was throwing hooks. I was holding the mitt planted, and she was moving me, bro. My body was moving when she was hitting that shit. That girl is dangerous. She's a country girl. She's been like hella fights. I don't fight. If anyone's watching this, don't try to call me out. I don't fight. My boys fight. I don't scrap. I train boxing to stay in shape. That's it. I'm not a fighter. Her, she's dangerous, bro. Like I know when to shut. I know when to like. I lost the argument. Just
yep, I'm good.
But the boxing gloves come out. Okay, well, back y'all, dog. And I'm gonna catch it. Bro, one time we were sparring, bro. And
wait, you're sparring your wife?
Yeah, not like full on kind, but like sparring. But she caught me, bro. She caught me on this hook. Oh, it hurt so bad at the stop, bro. It's like, she's like, what? I'm like, bro, like, ow. It was crazy, bro. She's a hammer, bro. Like people think I'm just because I'm big, I scrap. Nah, bro. Watch out for the girl that's with me all the time. Yeah. You might just get laid out.
Catch them hands.
Especially till it was, bro. There's just one place we went to. It was in Chinatown. Like we're chilling the whole time, and then like people always say hi to me now in public too. Like it's like everywhere, whatever. But like there's this one time we're in Chinatown and we're chilling, and I was like, "Fuck, I used the bathroom." So I went to the bathroom, and like right when I got by it, there's like this drunk chick trying to like pull me. She's like, "Oh, come say hi to my friends. Come say hi to my friends. You're BRAH KRUZ." I'm like, I'm looking for jobs. I'm like, you're gonna die. Like, where is she? And it just happened to be like the one time where like she was like doing something or whatever. And I came back home, I'm like, bro. And she's like, "Why? Which one?" She's like, "Which one?" "Which one of these fuckers, dog?" And I'm like, "Bro, it's not even that serious. Relax. Like, we don't need to get kicked out of here right now." Shout out to my boy Dirty, dog. He's my friend. He's like the president of the Hells Angels in Hawaii.
There's a Hells Angels in Hawaii.
There's a Hells Angels in Hawaii, bro. I met him, and he's super dope, the president of it. And like that's why we were there. Actually, we were chilling with him. And he like walked me back to the thing. He's like, "Yeah, you good, bro?" And I'm like, "I'm good. Just make sure that she doesn't kill those girls, because she might." Yeah, that's the country girl blood, but you already know how that goes.
That's good. Yep.
Yeah, I'd rather have that than a girl that's not. You know what I mean? Like people think it's like, the dude steps up, like, "Sup, nah, bro, watch how I'm just gonna step back."
Stepping up, step back.
That's crazy, bro.
That's cool, bro. At least you're safe.
Well, unless I piss them off, then it's Pauhanas. And it's Pauhanas for everybody, including me.
Well, shoot, you could try and parlay your skits and stuff into making money. You're well spoken, so you probably could MC some stuff if as like you don't seem shy.
Bro, I'm actually super antisocial, bro. But you wouldn't know that. But you wouldn't know that anymore. I think it's because like at one point I was, especially when I was making music, I was like super like I'd go do my set, sit in the back, not talk to anybody. And I think that's why I had a big deal with like not really getting anywhere with the music stuff, because like I didn't talk to people. Nowadays, like, bro, everybody and their moms is like, "Yo, what up, bro?" Like, and having conversations with me. And like I was working at that site management thing where I had to talk to all these types of different people that were pissed, people that weren't pissed, older people. I worked with like I was teaching music to kids in Waianae, the Waianae Boys and Girls Club at one point too. I think over the time I kind of just got comfortable with talking to like a bunch of different people. So now I know just I mean it's not that you don't need to be socially awkward all the time, but like
bit.
So nowadays I talk a lot more, especially if I know you, you know what I mean? Like, but I try to talk more too, because like that's the thing. The key for like anything is networking, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to network with people if I'm just like being to myself. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to talk to people in these places where like the music's at 1,000 fucking decibels.
Yep.
And it's you, me, and DJ Hobb is like, "Oh, you fucking do it, bro. It's pretty crazy, bro." Like, It's pretty nuts. I love. Hey, I have those conversations every Friday, Saturday night. But like, it's like
Yeah.
sometimes I think about it. Like, why are we trying to talk right now? Like,
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Like Micah Bang, shout out to No Gravy Boy. He was talking to me the other day. He's like in my ear like this. I'm like, you should just text me at this point, bro. Like, this might be a
Shoot
little
me
bit. This is getting a little sus. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean, like, I'm cool with it and all,
You
but
catch
like,
my girl's hands, you come any closer.
oh my god, bro, that's crazy. But yeah, no, yeah, dude.
Right, that's good though. I mean, you kind of like showing aloha and laughter, bro. Like you said, there's so much negativity on the internet and in general. Like people gravitate towards negativity. It's the news. It's what people look. Oh, you seen this? What has this person got robbed or this person got shot or stabbed? Like having humor and people gravitating towards that is a lot better and people need that, especially here in Hawaii. And it's not as easy as people think. Like you said, it's freaking, you need like 4 jobs to survive here. It's crazy. And sometimes
It's
people just need to laugh at ourselves and at our culture and people coming here. And it's good and healthy, I think. And I always like watching that kind of stuff more. So what you're doing is, in my opinion, is super cool.
you know, it's
Definitely.
it's crazy too. Like you say that, like it's like how I am. It's crazy too. Like people will come up to me and they're like, "Well, it's crazy. You're just like how you are on Instagram," and I'm like, "That's because like." Shout out to all the influencers that I'm friends with again. A lot of people do this like character, not like a character per se, but like the thing that they're doing on their stuff is a character and like it's not who they are. And that's the thing with
Yeah.
me, like, bro, the shit I talk about is pretty much me. Like I might not be talking moke right now, but like trust me, when we're with the boys and it's fucking oh dog, you already fucking know we did it. It's like it gets like that. But this is like, you know what I mean? We're chilling, we're talking, this is how it goes. But like, yeah, no, it's just and the thing about like how dark it is, it's like no one would ever know it. Like my humor, bro, like behind the closed doors type shit, is real dark. And that's my justification of that. Like you said, it's these negative, dark things. And I know people aren't gonna understand it all the time. Like, for instance, my tita has lung cancer, right? It's like stage 4 lung cancer. Yeah, we joke about cancer because like it's fucking terrible. Cancer at an outside or like a normal perspective is a terrible, terrible, horrible thing that a lot of people, you know, have experience with that, whether it's that type or any other type. We make some
Yeah.
stupid, fucked up jokes about that because like it's scary. It's scary. That kind of shit is scary. And a lot of the times, like there's people that don't even like that are super healthy and it'll just come out of nowhere and that like not knowing this and not being able to control stuff like that, you know, the unknown of like that kind of thing, it's fucked up. And
Yeah.
that's why we're equally fucked up with the jokes we make with that kind of stuff. And like that's why I don't put that out there that much. You'll never hear me doing that stuff. Like we joke about that kind of shit because like it's fucked up. And like you said, the world's super bad. And it seems like
Yeah.
negativity is just running rampant. And it's probably only because social media is such a huge thing now
Yeah.
where it's just constantly like you get stuff like updated now all the time. And what is
Yeah.
it? It's all bad stuff, no matter what it is. If it's sports, it's somebody getting accused of some shit or somebody getting hurt or something. You know, if it's Hawaii, it's another like there's shootings. I remember at one point there's shootings.
Yeah.
And it's just
Trying to
like it's
stabbing here and there.
a robbery, another
Yeah.
of house that's getting raided for whatever, and like, and it's worldwide, and it's the wars, the country conflict stuff. So there's all this stuff that causes so much anxiety and it's so negative everywhere. So why not? Let's just laugh.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
100%.
At the end of the day, we're not big enough people to make huge changes to the way the world is, right? Like we can make changes on a small scale, I feel like,
Yep.
but in order to like, no one's gonna stop these dumbass heads of these countries from fucking nuking each other. And who knows? You know what I mean? And I think a lot of it is fear mongering too. Like they just want us to be in fear so they can control us. That's just
Yeah.
me. That's a whole other thing to talk about.
Oh yeah.
But like, why not spend the time with the people you love and just have a few laughs? Because fucking at the end of the day, everyone dies. Don't take
Yep.
life too seriously. And when I stop, let me give this as a piece of advice. If I had to give one piece of advice, I'm not a person you should be taking a piece of advice from, because if you watch my skits, like I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a real life idiot, but I'm a funny idiot. Um, don't give a fuck what people say about you. Life is so much easier for me when I stop caring what people thought about me. Because now I don't, you know what I mean? I don't need your validation. I don't need anything, whether you care or you like it or not. I mean, obviously, like my videos and fucking repost them, you fucking clones. But like, you know what I mean? Like, opinions don't matter. Positive. I mean, I love like I love all the support that I get. Of course, I appreciate everybody, every single person. I tell that people run into me all the time and they're like, "Yo, I love your videos." I tell, "Bro, I appreciate you," and I mean that every time I say that, because there was one point where no one was watching my shit, no one was reposting my shit, nobody knew who I was, and now I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm super big time, but people know me, and
You
it's
getting
getting.
there, bro. You getting there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
It's getting there. So like I mean that each time, every time somebody's KRUZ, I'm like, bro, I tell them each time, every person gets the same thing. I look at them, I tell them I appreciate you, because I really mean that. Because there's times where no one was watching my shit. Now, like every single person that does support me, I appreciate that so much. But at the same time, for the people that don't like me, I really don't give a fuck. You know, I got people that love my stuff, and those people that support me, I appreciate all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like once I stop caring, once you stop caring, life becomes
Yeah.
like it's like a veil that move, you know, that clears. It's just do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, whatever you're trying to do with your life, you just do that, and you just don't have a care in the world about anyone else's thoughts or opinions on that. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some people like your significant other, or maybe your fucking mom or dad, or your close friend or brother or sister, right? That you kind of take a little bit more consideration into that. But at the end of the day, just do you, and shit, that's all that matters. If it don't work out, it don't work out. But if it does work out, at least, you know what I mean? You did what you wanted to do. And
Yep.
it is what it is, my dog.
Definitely true to yourself. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why I even started this podcast. Like, I didn't care if like 12 people watch it or a million. It's what I wanted to do. And honestly, it gives me opportunity to have uninterrupted conversations with people I know or people like you I just met. And it's cool. I'm having fun with it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if you're not loving what you do, and if you're doing stuff to make other people happy, you're not being true to yourself, and
Exactly.
no fun in that, bro. But you can piss off a lot of people on the way. That's kind of fun too. You know what I mean?
That's my plan.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to all the people that voted for Josh Green. You guys need to go get checked out from a mental institution. Because how? He called Hawaiians dumb. Hey, did you see that video? He called Hawaiians dumb. You guys are going to say, well, he didn't do it directly. That was an indirect diss to the Hawaiian people. Yet somehow that motherfucker is about to be our governor.
Bruh. I see him every week by Bishop Street in a scrub top and his coffee waving sign. And he always try to make eye contact, and I just shake my head, bro.
Is he really there?
Yeah, every like at least once a week he's there. I don't know what day, but because I
Bro,
go
pull up
to
with
work.
my camera, bro.
Yeah, Bishop Street. Like you come off Pully, and it's about maybe 7 a.m. And he's always wearing a scrub top because he always wants people to know that he's a doctor.
Right.
Yep. And he's waving sign right in the middle, bro, like right at the light.
Well, maybe he should start showing up with makeup because he's a clown.
Yeah.
But now that I know that, if I have free time in the morning, I don't know where my bag is, but I have a microphone. I will put that motherfucker on blast. Josh Green, you're not ready for this, my dog. Listen,
coming in hot.
I don't know who these people, these made up people that support you are. I don't know where they live or what their ethnicities are.
Kahala. Nah.
You know, it's funny. Where they live. It's funny. In Kaneohe, you know where Botanical Gardens is?
Oh, yep.
Right when you get up there, right when you cross that intersection to get up into there, bro, all those houses. Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green.
Oh.
Who do you think lives up there?
That's true. That's true.
Can you
It's
guess who
yup. I could have an idea. Say people
exactly?
live the kind haiku plantation.
Or Kahala.
Yeah, or Kahala.
So it's crazy, bro. And I don't, I just, I, whatever. I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah.
It's
Just keep it
ridiculous.
like, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
whole random topic. You have to bring BJ on top.
Oh, hey, let me know, bro. If I ever get a chance to talk shit about Josh Green, let me know. It's crazy,
Well,
bro.
shit, we've been going for over an hour, brah, and I appreciate you for coming on my show. I've been wanting to have you for a while, and yeah, it worked out. And like you said, you putting Kanye on the map. I've been trying to for a while, and yeah, it's kind of cool to see, bruh.
Yeah,
For
automatic, bro.
people gotta rep it. You know the best way to put Kanye on the map. We gotta find one good fighter and have him in the octagon. Just rep it. That's the best way.
That would work. Too bad all of
Yeah,
our boys are too skinny to be doing that.
yeah. Well,
On
you,
all the
you gotta tell your girl, bruh.
bro, I've been trying to get her to fight MMA, bro. I told her, bro, when she tells me stories about her fights in high school, she'd be laughing. I tell her, you're reliving that shit in your head. You love that shit. Why don't you go do it for a living? Like bro, you're hitting me and you're scaring me, guy. Like I don't fight and stuff, but like, come on, like you're moving me with your punches and you don't even train. Can you imagine if you train? You'd be
Oh,
folding
killer.
people. That's what I'm talking about. But
You
nah,
could
we
be the
can
manager, bruh.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll be the guy. I'll be the guy at the press conference. I'm like, hey, let me know right now. This girl that my chick is fighting, she's a fucking clown. She can get laid out in the first round. 10 seconds flat, guaranteed Paul Honda for this dumb clone right
Yo,
now.
drop the mic.
Gonna be the Conor McGregor of talking shit, but like I'm not actually gonna fight.
You be like a wrestling manager, like WWE.
I'll just hype up the fights. I get
Yo,
them get it hype, but that's it. Yeah, you
that'd
already
be
know.
awesome.
It's Kanye. I appreciate you for having me on, dog. And yeah,
Yeah,
we'll put Kanye on. I mean,
for
we'll get
sure.
there soon, guarantee.
Yeah. So where can people find you, bro? Where can they find all your videos and stuff?
Oh, Kanye. Now,
Gotta hunt you down.
it's just BRAH KRUZ, Instagram, TikTok. Thinking I'm making a YouTube channel soon, and hopefully I can start a podcast like this, bro. Because
Bro,
like I always
let
wanted
me
to do
know.
this.
Do it, bro. Honestly, I make 2 years when this drops, and I was talking about it 5 years prior. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And it wasn't until DJ Hopperboy was on somebody else's podcast and called me out on my own bullshit. He said, I got somebody that's been talking about making a podcast and I'm still waiting. And that's his lines. And I have it on my phone. I listened to that and I listened to it. And the moment he said it, I knew like, okay, he's
That
calling me
was
out
it.
on my own bullshit. I gotta fucking do what I said I was gonna do. So one thing, I reached out to a lot of people that did podcasts. Nobody helped me but one person. Everybody kind of was turning me away. And I promised myself if I ever got to where I got this thing going, if anybody needed help, I would always be down to help. So if you're gonna make something and want to do it, brah, I'm down to help you set it up, put it on all the platforms, and get it going, bro. I'm super down for that, dude.
I have one more thing to say after you said that. You know how you hit everybody else or hit a bunch of people up to help you and no one helped you out?
Yep.
Shout out to all you content creators and you influencers that didn't answer my shit. Look who's doing it now, my boy. Nah,
Yep.
bro, I used to hit up everybody. It would be left on scene and left on red.
Yep.
But guess what? It don't mean shit because we still did it, right?
Yep.
And look at us
Collected
now.
all the receipts, bro. I got on stack this fat, dude.
Look at us.
Collected all the receipts.
Look at me and my boy. And we're both from Kanye.
Yep.
So I don't know what
What's
to tell
up?
you. You couldn't stop us. Gatekeeping should be a crime unless it's for the Hawaiian
Yeah.
culture, then keep them out. But anyway.
Hey,
But yeah,
man.
bro.
But like you said, like, bro, I'm always down. I'm never gonna be that person. I'm always gonna be the one with the aloha. And you guys want to do something? Let me know. I'm down.
Bro,
Exactly, bro.
quick. Yeah, I did that on my story. I was kind of salty one day. I'm like, bro, because like it's me. I get on my feelings sometimes. I'm a human. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I remember back in the day, like fuckers wouldn't even hit me back up, and that's why I asked so frequently, like, does anyone want to do skits? Because I know there's people out there that's probably like me that are too kind of like shy to ever like start their own thing, but they don't want to reach out to people. So I put it out there for them. Like, you guys want to make skits? Let me know. Maybe you'll do a skit with us. You're like, oh, I'll like this. You'll start doing videos. Maybe you'll be the next content creator out of Hawaii. But people can't do that if people keep gatekeeping shit because they're too
Yeah.
egotistic. But we're not gonna get into that because this is almost
Yeah.
the end of the show. But anyway, like you said, it's aloha with us, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We wanna help, not just keep people out.
And my
So
famous line is the rising tide floats all boats. And if I'm able to help rise it, then fuck, ain't nobody gonna take no shine from me if I'm giving shine to everybody else. And honestly, that's what I live for, bro. That's what aloha is. And if it's not gonna start anywhere else on this planet, it has to start in Hawaii because that's where it's from.
yeah, my saying is, if Tom Brady has the ball in the fourth quarter, you're fucked.
Yep. Hey, that's a better saying.
Nah, but yeah, bro.
Or if Jimmy G has it in the fourth quarter, I'm
Then
fucked.
we're fucked. It's crazy because he was right under him too. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
But
He learned the opposite.
oh, he look at everything he did. He's like, I'm not doing that. I'm doing my
Yeah, I don't
own
know,
thing.
bro.
I'm Jimmy G.
Yeah. He better get it together. Bro, he has one final opportunity. Like, they wanted him out. Somehow he got in. Then Trey Lance got hurt, and now he's the guy. God is giving him the opportunity. So
This is it.
gotta
You
be it.
guys, it's
This is it.
do or he's gone, bro.
Yep. And I'm
So
hoping he's the guy, bro. I like him. Yep.
no, like, and that's the thing too. He's a very likable person.
Yep.
It's just like, I don't think he's a very clutch quarterback, which a lot of quarterbacks aren't. But like,
But
he gets you there. He gets you there. I mean, like, you want at least that, but like, you need to get him to the next. You know, I mean, if Jalen Hurts can improve in his passing over the offseason, why can't Jimmy G? And up until this point now, he's kind of showing it. Like,
so far,
he's kind of
don't want to jinx it, bro. Yeah.
Listen, if the Buccaneers don't make it, I'm cheering for the 49ers. I got
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
We'll go up until we meet in the playoffs. And then that would be the passing of the guard when the mentor gets taken out by the protege.
Nah.
I don't even believe that, but whatever. I hope we don't play you guys in the playoffs. I like playing the Cowboys again in the playoffs. That was good.
If we make the playoffs, we'll see.
Or Green Bay. We tend to beat the crap out of Green Bay every time we play them in the playoffs.
I just want to be one of those guys to let everybody know that Aaron Rodgers is not a good quarterback. If he was, win some Super Bowls, you clown. Are you serious?
He won one. Hey, that's more than.
So did Carson. Yeah. So did Nick Foles. And look at that program now. Look at the Eagles now. Yeah. Oh, sorry, they're 5-0 now. But talk to me at the end of the year when they have 10 losses. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right on. Hoppa's gonna like you.
I love you, Hoppa boy. You already know we're boys. I'll cheer for the Eagles. I love Jalen Hurts. I've been watching him since Bama. I've been watching him at Oklahoma, and I want to see him succeed. But my friend Joey,
didn't Tua take him out? Right? Didn't Tua get the start over him?
Yeah, and that's when he went to Oklahoma. But like, Jalen Hurts is good. Like, he has it. And that's what I mean. Like, I cheer for, when my team's not playing, I cheer for individual players. I love college football. I watch the guys. I like seeing them in the NFL. I love Jalen Hurts. My friend Joey made the Eagles such a hateable team. So for me, it's him. When I'm making fun of the Eagles, I'm attacking him. That's why I told Hoppa Boy, I'm like, it's not you, bro. It's a specific person that I'm going for when I'm saying these types of things.
Oh, bro, all I know is, like, after this drops, we're going to know, but Eagles play the Cowboys this weekend. And of all the teams the Eagles cannot lose to, because in our circle, like Hoppa and Chris and everybody, Taylor is Eagles, and Chris and the whole rest of the crew is all Cowboys.
Right.
Like, that's not who you want to lose to, bro.
All right, check this out. Check this out. It's gonna be the end score. It's gonna be Eagles 17, Cowboys 28-31. So we'll see how that
We'll
goes.
see how that plays out.
Where is it? Where are they
Alright.
playing at? Do you know?
In Dallas, I think. I think they're playing in Dallas.
So I mean, they're
Yeah.
both off to a hot start. But I mean, Dallas actually played somebody, and the Eagles haven't played anybody yet. So
That's true.
we'll see. But yeah,
We'll see. Okay, brother. Well, appreciate you from coming on. If you can find us, we're on Instagram, every single podcast platform. Above the Bridge Podcast, our YouTube, Above the Bridge Podcast, our website, atbpod.com. My Instagram is Thaddy Daddy Hi. Shoots, well, I hope to see you out Friday night and see you in Kaneohe soon, bro.
yes.
Cool.
Hey, I'll see you guys Friday night. Also, if you do hear my baby crying right now in the back, that's what the Eagles fans are gonna sound like this weekend. So,
oh shit.
See you boys later. See you guys on Friday night, my dog.
Aloha. Shakas for the cameras. Right on. We're out. Shout out to the Artist Group Network. Aloha.